Ooh, child. So leaving off where it left off last week, um, we have Kristen and Lakeisha Malaysia. They came over from House One or House A to come over and talk to the girls in House Two or House B. And the girls, meaning they was talking to OG, but Jackie was there as well. Nia, Naria, and Jennifer was outside playing whatever they were playing. And so, you know, so they out there and they're talking and OG, she had a moment where she got emotional. She was just like, it's very difficult to be strong all the time. It's very difficult to be in a house full of people but stand up but have to be by yourself still. Is that not a song? Ave Maria, right? I've been alone when I'm surrounded by friends. Yes. Particularly Beyonce's version is what I'm thinking about. So anyway, they, she had a little moment. Malaysia hugged her, and I think that Malaysia and Kristen thought that that was gonna be their end. Like, oh my gosh, she's finally showing some emotion. She's finally letting us in. But OG dropped her two tears, wiped them, and it was back to your colorist, your colorist, your colorist, and everything else. And the girls just had, they just couldn't take that. OG brought up an example of colorism when black parents, we hear this all the time, or when a black parent tell their black child, get your black ASS up. And she was just like, you never hear a white family say, get your white ASA up. ASA? Y'all see how important I was in school, child. I told y'all, I was a spelling bee champ back in first grade, but after first grade, it started to decline some for me. But yeah, I think that's pretty simple word chase. I don't know. But anyway, so yeah. So, they walked out there with their heads shaking, child. They didn't know what to do, what to think, nothing, child. And OG's right about that. That is a product. That is it seems small. It seems, you don't mean any harm by saying that, but all of that is because of slavery. It is. It did a number on us. It's so many people that have not heard about colorism. Not even just the word. I'm not talking about the meaning. They never even heard of the word before the show. So it's very interesting to me. It's just so embedded into our psyche as black people, as black Americans, and it's unfortunately it's a part of our culture, and to think that dark is wrong, black is wrong, good hair, bad hair, nappy hair, curly hair. Oh, you black? Look at you, your black self. You black? I mean, dear, I thought we all were black. It's but you're saying it. Oh, I'm darker than you, which means that you're saying it in like a negative way. To say it that I'm less than you are, if you are a lighter skinned person. So all of those things, it is. But like I said last week, I believe this colorism issue is bigger than this show, and a lot of those women are shallow. They don't seem to have the broadest vocabulary in the world. I don't either. Like I told y'all about the first to grade thing. That was, they don't seem to read. I'm just listen. I don't know these heifers. I don't. Lovely ladies, all of them. But they don't seem to know a lot about different stuff. If there's no benefit for them in it in some kind of way. Meaning that, I guess I'm trying to say, if it's struggles or something for other people, but it's a benefit for them, or it's not really their issue, they don't strike me as the kind of person that goes out there and seeks understanding as to why this may be an issue for somebody else, as to why this issue affects somebody else. You know, they don't strike me as that kind of person that's concerned about nobody except for themselves and their families. You see what I'm saying? Um, and like I said, they benefit. Some of them being lighter skinned women or non-black women at all. They benefit from things like colorism, you know, and they haven't had the same effects of racism as somebody OG's complexion or Christian's complexion, you know, etc. So yeah, I guess that's what I'm trying to say. But anyway, so Malaysia and Kristen had went out to the call. Then we saw Malaysia talking to Jackie, but Nia and Noria, the girls, they give me twin vibes, don't they? But they're 2 years apart. But anyway, the girls, y'all, my arm is itching, honey. Anyway, the girls, they're in there and they're talking to OG, and they was just like, well, what's going on? You know, they were hoping for a breakthrough as well because OG cussed them out earlier. And so they were hoping for a breakthrough as well. And OG basically just told them to mind their black ass business. And she said that this ain't none of y'all concern, pretty much. And child, then they got into it, and y'all know OG and you know everything and how she's talking, and she can be quiet, she can be bossy for sure. She can have that, you know. And once she's done talking about something, she's done talking about it. I can kind of be if with certain people, and depending on whatever mood I'm in, I can be that way as well. And telling somebody I'm done talking about it, you be quiet and all that kind of stuff. I give that at times, but I said, do I give that? Yeah, but I usually say it out of a joking matter. But you know, once I'm done talking about something, I'm done talking about it, darling. And people in general, I don't think most people mean any harm, but people in general, they have a bad habit of asking you what's wrong in the heat of it. You see I'm upset, you see I'm steaming, I'm mad, and then you come up to me asking me what's wrong. It's like, well, especially if you witness the entire thing, you know what's wrong. Or B, I'm steaming, I can barely talk, I'm upset, I'm crying, I'm punching the walls or whatever's happening at the moment, and you're coming up asking me what's wrong and stuff, as if I can properly explain myself without getting more upset, is like, come on, it's not the right moment, it's not the right time. But this is a show at the end of the day. And, you know, it's not like OG could have just went upstairs and went in her room. And, you know, I'm sure the producers would have told her to come out. And y'all know how this thing goes. So, the girls asked OG what's wrong. And OG told them that. But anyway, weirdly, oddly, there was a situation between, I think, Nia and OG. Where OG claimed that Nia has been trying to get on the show. She's been trying to be a part of the collective. They can kill me, say that, the collective. That she's tried to be a part of the collective. And she was going to do it because she said she had some tea on OG. Because, you know, Nia used to be in a relationship with Lance. Lance is everybody's man, child. And Phoebe is proud of it, child. Phoebe is what they call a Marada Da chick. Phoebe is she ain't got no problems with when Lance being in her bed, Nia's bed, Noria's bed, my bed. Phoebe ain't got no problem with it. This Lance is for everybody, and you know, so hey, you know, so it's really all about your confidence and self-esteem, really. I mean, you know, some people, you know. So she had some tea on the Phoebes. And Nia was just like, use a lie, use a dirty lie. And Nia was like, no, OG, you fake as can be. Apparently, according to Nia, OG reached out to her trying to get some tea on Phoebe because she wanted Nia to come to the reunion to expose Phoebe and read Phoebe, because y'all know the things that happened between OG and Phoebe. And they did not show a lot of the stuff that happened between OG and Phoebe. All they showed was OG's reaction to things that Phoebe has done to her. I call her all kind of gorilla names and black names and etc. Now, OG also brought up something in that conversation. Before she talked to Nia, when Malaysia was still there, she said that Malaysia had put on Instagram, said one monkey don't stop no show. And she felt like that was, OG said she felt like that was after Evelyn left her monkey emoji, which was definitely about OG. Even though she claimed that it wasn't. So after that, Malaysia left something on her Instagram, and OG felt like that was about her too. I can't attest to that. I don't know. But the whole Evelyn thing, I mean, come on, we ain't crazy. But Malaysia, I don't know. Not saying that it's not true. It could definitely very well be true, but I just don't know for sure. So, yeah. Let me see. So, there was nothing really saw from that conversation. The girls was upset. They was mad. OG pretty much called everybody colorist. Jackie flipping out. How dare you call me a colorist? I'm hurt by this. Jackie flipping out the whole episode. I'm hurt. I ain't never been a colorist. Ain't gonna never be nobody's colorist. What you mean calling me a colorist? Who are you to say that to me? Who are you? And all that kind of stuff. I ain't never been that. What you mean? And all that kind of stuff. But allegedly, Jackie, they say that you treat your light-skinned daughter better than you treat your brown-skinned daughter. I mean, allegedly. I mean, that's just what's been out in the streets for years. And, I mean, look who you married. I mean, he's just as light and bright. And I'm sure you're in love. I'm sure you're married for love. But we can definitely see a treatment. Not saying that it's true, but we can definitely see a treatment in how... I forgot both of them heifers' names. But how the youngest daughter treated versus the oldest daughter. We don't know the history. We don't know what all y'all been through, but I'm just saying. And didn't Evelyn, your good friend Evelyn now, Jackie, wasn't Evelyn the ringleader of that you treat your oldest daughter like crap? Wasn't she reading the book that your oldest daughter put out? This is why I can't take none of y'all seriously. I really, 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 really can't. It's the flip-flopping of it all. It's the whole thing of, oh, this is not an issue. I don't feel colorism in the issue. It's just all the. I'm like, come on. Some of y'all want to be included so much. This is really sad. Y'all are ancient, and it's just really it's sad for real. So none of the ladies wanted to stay in the house with OG after that. So all the ladies minus Jennifer. Jennifer was determined to not go over there to House A. She was determined. Jennifer, she said, I'm over there. I'm not coming. I'm just going on vacation, child. Okay, Jennifer. So Jennifer stayed over there with OG. They don't really talk or say nothing to each other. So the girls, meaning Jackie and the sisters, they went over there. Of course, they couldn't wait. Shawnee and Evelyn, they could not wait to hear the tea with what was going on over there. And so, they went over there and they got to a heated argument. OG said that she was going to end Noria, Nia, whatever. And, of course, her sister right there, there would have been a heck of a fight, child, because who going to sit there and let you fight their sister, so that was going to be something. So, it's just like, what? I just can't. And so then Shawnee made a whole big speech. She was just like, my peace is the most important thing. Side note, Shawnee, in one confessional look, Shawnee looks beautiful. I think in the pink. But in the other confessional look, where she has on a black outfit with the ruffles at the top, giving Edward Sitson hands, with the thin red lipstick with the no neck, it's a no, honey, all the way around. Anyway, just want to point that out. But yeah, China went over there. Shawnee, she was just like, you know what, I'm going back to Houston. I'm going back to my happy place, and this is just not a positive thing for me, and so I'm just leaving. And of course, who followed suit? Good old Evelyn, the coochie smasher. She followed suit and went right on, followed behind Shawnee, because that's what they do. It's a hierarchy. It's steps. You know, we have the leader, then we have the second in charge, and then everybody else follows suit. And although a part of me appreciated Malaysia and Kristen going over there to talk to OG, let's just be real. All those girls already had their mindset. They did. Especially Shawnee and Evelyn. To me, it was pointless. No matter how Evelyn and Kristen feel, it was pointless for them to talk to OG, because they are the girls that's going to fall in line. OG in particular put the lawsuit on Evelyn, and also strongly said what she said about Shawnee. So why would Malaysia and Kristen go and talk to OG? And then Shawnee, let's be real, you and your nose, you were never planning on talking to OG. You used the other girls to talk to OG through. You used them to talk to OG, and just going back and spreading information instead of you talking to OG directly. You was never going to talk to her, and neither was Evelyn. Was never going to talk to that girl. I'm just like, you have an issue, and you're not talking to the person that accused you of this, so you're gonna go through other people to do it. Well, Shawnee, I guess that was the last straw for Shawnee, so Shawnee decided to leave. Nobody cared, and like I said, Evelyn left too. So everybody just sitting around like, what? Child, Jackie went back to the house. OG, please. OG, please. OG, please. OG, please. OG, please. I just don't feel like his color was. Please, friend, as a sister, please. Please. OG, please. Do you really think it's colorism? OG, yes. Jackie, no. Please, please. Please, OG, please, please. Could there be another way? Could there be a conversation? Do you? I'm willing. OG, I'm willing to talk to them again. I'm willing to have a conversation. But Jackie, it just don't make no sense. This whole colorism thing, and it don't make no sense. Like, I'm a colorizer too. I'm a colorist. You know, make a joke. I'm a colorist too. This is just crazy to me. Please, as a sisterhood, please. Are you willing to meet them halfway? OG, no. I'm not. Look. My whole thing is this. You know, they edit these shows so good. I wasn't even thinking about the fact that they could just be... Now, mind you, these women, these people, period, on these reality shows, they're saying what they're saying, right? They're doing what they're doing, right? But you can edit things to make it look like a certain kind of way. You know, as we know, meaning... me laughing at something could be me laughing at... I don't know, a dog with some shoes on, right? But they can make it look like I'm laughing at a serious topic. That's actually me laughing, but they can make it look like, for TV purposes, for ratings, for mess, for drama, they can make it look like I'm laughing at something that's not funny. And you know, I'm fully open to that idea that that they're trying to make OG look bad, because what other reason could it be? They're clearly not on her side. Clearly. And you know, like I said, Shawnee's executive producer, and these women are never going to admit to colorism, that they're colorists. Never. But with that said, them admitting to colorism is not going to do anything, I feel. I don't really know what OG's mission is, to be honest. Because like I said, this whole colorism, racism issue is bigger than this tired-ass show. You know, it's cool that she's created this conversation that's very needed in the black community, but these are not the kind of women that you have those important, smart conversations with, because they're not those people. Okay? That's all I'm saying. Ew. So I don't know. I don't know what Sister OG's goal is on this show. And y'all all are still on the show. They're not just gonna film OG by herself all the time. And these women are clearly not trying to understand where you're coming from. And vice versa. So I mean, well, what are you gonna do now? Are you just gonna continue however long the show lasts? Are you just gonna continue to be on the show? Or not? I mean, after this season, OG, I mean, I don't really know what's the point. They ain't gonna give you what you want, sis. They're not gonna stand up for what's right. So I mean, what now? These heifers have showed you who they are over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. So I mean, I don't know. That Vashonda and that Evelyn, they weren't gonna never talk to her. They were gonna never talk to OG. They knew what they was doing, child. Used everybody knowing them girls ain't gonna do nothing but follow behind Evelyn and Shawnee, Malaysia and Kristen and Phoebe. They want to do them follow behind them too. So talking to them was like, for what? Child, what else happened? Child, next week. Hope y'all ain't seen nothing. On the edge of glory. Y'all wanna see some? Real quick. Y'all stop. Y'all need to stop. Y'all know they already don't want to give black folks nothing on YouTube. And y'all trying to get my channel shut down completely by showing some hairy boobs. Anyway, child, Phoebe coming back next week. So the other girls are staying apparently because I guess they need the check and they need the exposure and they ain't got nothing else to do. Not that Shawnee and Evelyn got nothing to do, but I'm just saying they staying. Everybody else, as far as I know, and the Phoebster Phoebe is coming back and she's getting ready to approach Nia. So it's gonna be a mess. Who y'all believe? Do y'all believe OG? That Nia is basically been trying to get on the show. She been trying to use Phoebe as a reason to get on the show and try to get exposure and all that? Or do y'all believe Nia, that OG reached out to her trying to get tea on Phoebe, to come at her at the reunion, because of her not liking Phoebe? What y'all think? What y'all believe? What y'all believe? What y'all believe? Let me see if I'm leaving something out, y'all, because I'm hungry. Okay. I think that's it. Y'all. But yeah. I don't know, child. Anyway. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, please. Share, please. I'm trying to get my subscribers up and all that good stuff. I know I'm not as, what's the word? Active, maybe? Or as consistent. That's the word. I know I'm not as consistent as I would like to be, but I be telling y'all the dead ass truth. Life is life, and it's just a lot. It's a lot all the time that only me can take care of, child. So yeah, I love y'all to pieces. I appreciate y'all for understanding. Y'all are amazing. Shouts out for y'all. Give a clap to your damn selves. With that said, I'm Mr. Chalaki. Mr. Chalaki on Google Plus. Follow me at ThisKeysRaw on Instagram and Twitter. At ThisKeysRaw89 on Snapchat. Chase King on Facebook. Mr. Chalaki on Cash App and PayPal. And as always, run me my money or run me my fade. Run me my money the way I get paid. Stay black, stay tuned, and I'll see you guys later.